If you're someone who feels different than the person you were when the year started, please watch this video till the end. Because what you're feeling right now is not random. Hi, I'm Purti. I'm a psychology student and I'm on a journey to understand the human mind, starting with my own. And this year scared me and honestly changed me in a way I did not plan for. Every new year, I used to do the same thing. I would set goals, create expectations, decide what kind of person I would be, and what kind of year this would turn out to be. It gave me a sense of control, and control felt safe. But this year did not start like that. It started with confusion, with this strange mental fog, almost like life was asking me to stop planning, to just sit with what I didn't know yet. And honestly, I hated that feeling. There was a reason why it felt so uncomfortable. Our brains are wired for uncertainty. When we don't know what's coming next, the mind reads it as danger. In psychology, this is called intolerance of uncertainty. The discomfort we feel when we can't predict or control what's ahead. So my anxiety wasn't weakening, it was my brain trying to protect me. What I didn't realize back then was the confusion wasn't a sign that something was wrong, it was a sign that something was ending. An old version of thinking, an old version of control, an old version of me. We talk a lot about change, but what we don't talk about enough is that change actually requires the very first thing, which is letting go of who you used to be, who you thought you had to be, of timelines you created for yourself out of pure fear, of versions of yourself that kept you safe, but small. This year, the one that began with no expectations at all, honestly ended up being one of the best years of my life. Not because everything worked out, but because I stopped forcing myself to fit into the old patterns. I stopped fighting the change. So if you're watching this and you feel different, that doesn't mean you're lost. It means you're changing. Sometimes the hardest part of growth isn't becoming new. It's grieving who you're no longer meant to be. And that grief doesn't need drama. It just needs honesty. As the year comes to an end, I'm not rushing to define the next one. I'm choosing to let go, so change doesn't feel like a fight anymore. So if this year changed you quietly, just let that be enough for now. Sit with it, understand it, take a deep breath, and let's welcome the new year with a version of ourselves that is ready to let go and accept that change.